So this is my 21st year with Aptiv. A lot has happened in the automotive world since that time, but since more than 4 years, we are developing holistic architecture vision for Aptiv, which is called the Smart Vehicle Architecture. I will explain a little bit what this is in the following context. So we have too many units in cars today. So up to 106 boxes have been found in cars, recently released to the market itself in luxury SUVs and others. So by far the functionality of cars is distributed in a way which is not acceptable for the future. So the complexity of the software development has reached a point which is not more or less manageable anymore. So the functional distribution has to be set up in a different way. That's addressed by smart vehicle architecture. So it's first and foremost a concept for the integration of functionality into a much smaller number of boxes and processing nodes. So the number of units is very important because the interfaces in between the boxes are not manageable anymore. So to unite these diverse applications such as body control, user experience, connectivity, sensing, and advanced driver safety is very important here. So especially also in order to allow autonomous driving. So Aptiv has a unique portfolio in the market. We are on one hand addressing electronics, so by driver assistance, by user experience, body control, and other elements. But we are also addressing cables and harnesses. So the unification of these kind of applications is a holistic activity. So especially also if you really put all these elements into a context, into a single concept, that's very important to consider the entire vehicle. So you cannot isolate it to single domains or single units. You have to see it in a holistic context. That's what also SVA is addressing. So, but the concentration of software into specific domains more or less enables a lot more sustainable software development and commoditization of software into individual software domains. And to offer a standard approach is very important here. So eSync is one of the elements in order to address a standard-based software development. This means operating systems, but also especially here this SOTA and FOTA solution needs to be standardized, that all these different software portions and units can interact in a much more efficient manner than it is today. So we need to transform the electronic development today into a sustainable future in order to allow a sustainable development, but also manufacturing and to manage the cars in the field later on. So to have an after sales after the car has been launched today. If you buy a car, this car will stay as it is the next 10 to 15 years before you really put it into trash. The car in the future will be a living animal, and especially eSync is one of the most important elements here in order to have a standard-based approach to address these kind of manufacturing but also maintenance in the field. Thank you very much for your attention.